Yes guys, welcome back to another video I'm doing here on the channel today. As you can see, it's another Racing to Glory video, 2 videos on the same save in 2 days. We are really starting to get quite predictable on this channel. But today we have the game against Shoreham in the Emirates FA Cup first preliminary round. Since the last video we've only had one game where we drew against Abbey Rangers, and quite frankly I was fuming. I was absolutely fuming after that one. So less said about that, the better. But yeah, we'll get into the video today. The team going to be putting out there to hopefully pick up the victory in this FA Cup game is Charlie May in goal. We have Danny May, O'Malley, Boateng and Topolodge at the back. We have Tuman, Bolton and Tamplin in central midfield. Waller, Lassen and Kelly on the wings and Walters up front. I have checked, Danny May and Charlie May aren't related. Our goalkeeper and right back, but yeah, I mean we'll get into this one here, and hopefully we can pick up the victory. Obviously, FA Cup's important to the board, so we want to do our best to get as far as possible in this tournament, and please the board and the fans. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game, we know that, so we're going to have to be, like I say all the time, we're going to have to be at our best to win. And we're just giving away a penalty, which isn't ideal, and they've scored it, so yeah, it's going to be tough now. Obviously, to pick up the victory, to put a shout on to demand more, hopefully sort of fire the players up into getting a response. Waller Lassen whips it in from the free kick and the header goes over the bar. But yeah, I mean, not the ideal first half. And, just to cap it off, they've scored again. Brilliant. Met a couple of subs, bring Wild and Kif Wasima on. But yeah, I'm not sure if it will make a difference. But we have scored, so we could potentially be back in this game here. Lovely little goal from Danny May, and we're back in the game. It's been pretty back and forth in this one, sort of up and down, end to end type football, which obviously is good for the neutral, but not good for us. And they've now scored, so yeah, brilliant. Bring Kelly off for Sturdy, hopefully he can grab us a couple of late goals. Oh, and now Wild's injured, but we've made our last sub, so yeah, that's pretty much how the game's gone today. So now we're down to 10 men. I mean, yeah, it just seems to be the way it's going at the moment. Ball played over the top to Walters. He's got no support. He somehow gets it to Sturdy, to Tamplin, who has the shot, and there's a goal. And could we be in for a last a very last sort of minute comeback. You've got 7 minutes to score. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a false hope, because we're coming to the end now and the ref's blown his full-time whistle and we're out, and the board are going to go crazy. The FA Cup is such a good chance to make some money as well, really, for the club. But yeah, the board are fuming. But not to worry, we'll be back in just a second with a league game against Banstead. Yes, as I said, we'll be back with the second game of the video against Banstead. A bit of bad news since that last game. Charlie Wild has been injured with a broken lower leg, and originally it was from 7 to 9 months injured. It's now expected to be out for 5 to 9 months. So yeah, very sort of a massive kick in the teeth. But yeah, you know, there's nothing we can do about it now. We just have to move on and hope for the best. The team putting out there today to hope to pick up the victory against Banstead is Funnel and goal. We have Danny May, Jones, Parr and Dearman at the back. Lamb, Bolton and Cripps in central midfield. Kif Wasima and Sturdy on the wings, and Owusu up front. And yeah, I mean, we got to play much better than we did in the last game, in that FA Cup game. That was a really bad performance from us. But you know, it just puts more pressure on us to win the league now. Obviously, the board are not happy with our performance in the FA Cup, obviously. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, a pretty quiet first half. We've been having a lot of opportunities, and I mean, look at that, 11 shots we've had and only 2 on target. That's you know, that's the only reason why we're not winning at the moment. You know, Banstead aren't really coming forward and showing like they're going to do anything. But we'll make some changes now. We're going to bring Kelly on for Sturdy, who's not had the best of games, and we're going to bring Tamplin on for Cripps, who also has not had the best of games, in the hope that we can get ourselves back into this game. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking too positive at the moment. We need to somehow grab a goal from somewhere, but at the moment it's Banstead who are coming forward on the attack, and they've scored. Do you know what I mean? That is... Just look at the stats. Do you know what I mean? Just take a look at the stats, and then look at the score. I mean, we've scored now, but it's offside. Clearly offside. Not even close. Don't even need VAR for that. But yeah, what a poor video it's been today. You know, gonna have to really have a look at ourselves and see what we can do. That, you know, it's not acceptable. 2 performances there. But yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot we can do about that. We just have to forget about it and move on. It looks so positive after the first game, but since then it's not really been sort of good performances. The next game, I don't even know when the next video will be. But yeah, I mean, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know you got 2 defeats, but you know, I mean, come on, I think surely you've got to enjoy the video, simply just out of pity, really. But yeah, I'll see you next time for another video. Cheers.